If you want to be a man of success in the future, you will have to spend some good amount of time thinking about life and things that will happen or already have happened to you. You will have to reconsider almost everything that is right here in your mind. You have to rethink your beliefs, your ideals, all of such stuff. But to do that, you have to spend some good amount of time thinking. And it might not seem as a big deal up until you realize of how much are we bombarded with information, with content these days. Think about right now. Pause the video after I say what I want to say. Pause the video and think about the last time you spent considering something important. Okay, I believe that you're back. I suppose that it wasn't yesterday or today. Maybe you don't even remember a certain date it happened because of how hard it is to find a good environment for deep thinking today. In the past, people were just living their lives in a more calm way, in the matter of access to information and content. And that allowed some of the men in our past to realize certain things, get ahead of the 99% of other men in the world, and become the successful ones. Some of them are those about who we learn on the history lessons even. But today, it is hard to find such moments. You have your phone with social media almost all of the time. You have your computer with with YouTube, with other videos, with podcasts. Podcasts are not that bad, but you know, there is television. Like, access to content is something people from our past couldn't even comprehend. And most of our society is almost addicted or completely addicted to this content and to this way of living. And living this way isn't going to put you apart from those 95-98% of the population that not even thinks about being a successful man. Let's speak about manhood, because I'm talking about things that I want to help you. So, what you can do to get yourself time to think about your ideals, your beliefs, because those are things that you have to think about. They may think shallow at first, but your beliefs, if you would spend time thinking about them, you would analyze them in a way that, is this my belief or was it put on me by someone else? Okay, if it was put on me by someone else, was this person really trying to help me? Maybe some of your beliefs come from television or from news or from any source of that kind of information. And you believe with all of your heart that that thing is true. But if you spend some time thinking, would those people want you to succeed in this manner? Do you think that government would like us to succeed? To be, as a society, strong young men that are able to overthrow them if we are able to see what they're doing clearly? Or do you think they will put as much of pressure they can without being noticed to be able to control our lives? Of course they want to control us. And some of this control comes from our beliefs they put on us. And I can't tell you what those are because all of us have different beliefs, different ideals, different thoughts, different points of view. That's why it's so important that you spend this time thinking. And to get yourself this time, the first thing you should have done this way earlier if you haven't done it yet, delete your social media. Especially for the last couple of years, social media have gone in a way that they take all of your attention. First it was TikTok that implemented those short form content, those short videos that don't last even a minute, but you can scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll endlessly. And then with time, Instagram, YouTube, all of those, Facebook, even YouTube Music. Literally, even I've checked, even up from music has option of sampling songs where you can scroll endlessly. It's everywhere, and it takes your attention, your ability to even think clearly. What is more, you get trapped in, I just scroll for a little while. It's just one short video, then there's another, and you find yourself after 20, 30, 40 minutes of scrolling mindlessly, not remembering 90% of shorts you've watched. That definitely not going to help you become a successful man. So if you haven't done it yet, delete all your social media from your phone. If you are so dependent on them that you can't, okay. But dependent on the social media, I can see it only in one way. And it's you making a business on a certain social media. If you don't do your business, but you'd get literally sick from removing your social media like that, do it partially. So at first, remove those icons from your main screen. So you have to look for an app in all apps of your phone. Then remove the apps and force yourself to, if you really need to look at this, get into the browser. And then with time, from being on your browser, it's like one step away from gradually decrease, and completely or almost completely remove from your life, because they serve you no purpose. You will learn almost nothing useful from social media, especially from those short form videos that are everywhere right now. And they take your time, and what is worse, your attention. Because those 20 minutes of scrolling won't allow you to think clearly and focus on your beliefs, ideas, thoughts, ideas for business, important decisions about, for example, fitness or other people in the next hour, 2, or 3. I'm not really sure, but it's not just 20 minutes that you spend on social media. But there's also one good thing, because you won't be able to think about meaningful topics all the time. So it's good to find yourself an environment for such moments. And I can name 2 I use and 2 that are good for me. Maybe you will be able to use them too. Maybe you will find your own. First one is a topic meditation. Because usually when you meditate, you try to focus on your breath or certain sounds in your environment. But I sometimes try something different. I think about a certain topic, so let's say my beliefs. And then I sit there, close my eyes, and think. I believe in this thing. Where did this come from? I analyze, and as in the meditation, my attention will drift away, because that's how meditation works. In a meditation, your attention, after a couple of seconds even, may drift away, and your job is to without any emotion, without anger or sadness. Get your attention back so it can drift away again. So we go back. And repeating this process is literally meditation, but instead of focusing on breath, I sometimes spend some time focusing on a certain topic that is meaningful for me. Sometimes I meditate about a certain topic for a video. Right now I'm recording. Not right now, I will record this day, of course. Second environment that I use is walking. But here it gets a little tricky, because I don't think that going on a walk anywhere will work for you. It doesn't work for me everywhere. Every day I am in front of a choice between two routes. One is on a nice pavement that is good to walking on, by the street that is not that used, let's say a car every 10 seconds drives there, I suppose, something approximately. And this is definitely more comfortable, because second option is the route between houses that is made from dirt, sand and rocks, where puddles, where there is a lot of dirt and mud. So if I were to choose comfort, I'd go for a straighter way on the pavement instead of like that one that I have to clear my shoes every day after. But I prefer the second one, because almost none cars drive there. There's more green because of the houses around there and their gardens. There are almost no people there while I walk through. And there I am really able to focus. But one important thing, you have to not have your phone with you or have it hidden somewhere. I don't even believe that your pocket is good, because you're probably used to phone in your pocket. But if you know about how it works on your fertility, maybe you've stopped carrying it in your pocket. Because if you don't know, the radiation it produces, like 10 centimeters next to your balls, isn't good for your fertility. It may cause some mutations and is generally bad for you. So if you can, not even for attention span or anything, get rid of it from your pocket, get it somewhere else, even carry it in your own hand if you need, it's better. But maybe put it in a bag if you go anywhere with bag. Or if you can, just go for a walk without a phone. It's not so hard. I usually put it in my bag so I don't see it and I don't feel it. Because if you would go on a walk and you could get a notification, pull your phone out, see that someone wrote to you, maybe you've got a notification that a person you know liked your photo or something like that. It won't help you focus on important topics, and it will mess up your attention in that moment. And you went on a walk especially to put your attention to an important topic. So make sure that phone doesn't distract you there. And that's the second environment that helps me get my attention to an important topic, like my certain belief or idea for a video, because that's also something that's important to me. I want those videos to be the very best I can record, the most helpful I can record, and I believe that most of the time I'm doing my job properly. If you think so, I wouldn't mind you leaving a subscribe under this video. Also, you can leave a comment and leave a like so this video will be seen by more people. Yeah, YouTube stuff, but I would really appreciate if you found those videos useful. And if you found this one useful, I think that other ones that are on my channel will also be useful for you, so be sure not to miss out on them. Now with the knowledge, go and make your way to a better future.